Most of us spend hours on our smartphone scrolling, swiping, texting. But what if your smartphone could teach you something life changing instead? Welcome to episode 1 of turning your smartphone into a learning powerhouse. Today, I'm learning a new skill with the application Alison. Alison is a free learning platform with professional level courses that teaches you just about everything business, management, IT, personal development, and even more. First off, go to Play Store or App Store on your phone and type Alison in your search bar. Locate Alison, the learning platform, tap on it, download it, and let's start learning. Follow the prompt and get it downloaded. Select the course you'd want to learn, and let's get on with it with the learning process. I have selected anger management and conflict resolution as the course I'm going to learn in the next 7 days. Select your course and let's get on with it. Stay on track by setting goals and track your progress. Set daily timers because you will not be learning on the app from morning till evening. Also, set small achievable learning goals each day. Remember, consistency on the app, you become a master at what you learn. Studying anger management and conflict resolution on the application Alison on my smartphone, that is turning your smartphone into a learning powerhouse, was quite a challenge but was worth it. With turning your smartphone into a learning powerhouse has opened up great opportunity for me to learn everywhere I am, whether I'm at home, I'm at the office, or at work. When I find myself with friends and family, I get the opportunity to take few minutes of my time to learn something on my smartphone rather than being all over social media learning little to nothing. This course helps you master your emotions and improve relationships. It also teaches you personal strategies to understand, manage, and express anger in a healthy way, whilst building skills to resolve conflict peacefully and effectively right on your smartphone. It is also perfect for anyone looking to build stronger relationships, improve workplace dynamics, or enhance personal growth, because managing anger isn't about suppression, it is about transformation. On the anger management and conflict resolution course, it's a practical psychology-based program designed to help individuals understand the root causes of anger, manage emotional responses, and develop effective strategies for resolving conflict in both personal and professional environments. It is broken down into several sections. You get to know what anger is, the myth and fact about anger, the types and triggers of anger, and the part 2, you get to understand the psychology of anger, anger management techniques, assertive communication skills, understanding conflict, and then conflict resolution strategies, and then real life applications, how you apply what you have learned from the anger management and conflict resolution course. This is more practical than you think. Get to it, learn on the course, and at the end of the course, you get to be the best version of yourself. What do we say anger is? Anger is a natural emotional response to perceived threat, injustice, frustration, or hurt. It's part of human fight or flight response designed to protect us. Just as it happens when you try to kill an animal. As you try to kill it, the only response you have to get from the animal as you try to kill it is to defend itself. It happens in humans too. And the question is, why do you get angry? Or why do we get angry? From the course learnt on Alison, says we get angry as often when we feel threatened or attacked, physically or emotionally, when we are treated unfairly, when we are powerless or helpless. That's when anger sets in. When we feel disrespected or ignored, or when we feel frustrated due to unmet expectations or goals. There are also misconceptions about anger that we need to take a look at. People say anger is always bad. The question is it bad? The truth about anger is that anger can motivate positive change when handled correctly. When you handle your anger correctly, it can turn out to be good when managed properly. People also say you should never express anger. Why? Why not? The truth is that suppressing anger can lead you to stress, resentment, and health problems. People also say anger equals aggression. The thing is, anger is an emotion. Aggression is a behavior, and we can choose how to act. There are several types of anger. There is passive anger, aggressive anger, and the assertive anger. The passive anger is the silent treatment, the sarcasm, and then the indirect expression. For aggressive anger, that's when the person is yelling, blaming, and the physical outburst. And the most healthy one, that's the assertive anger, the calm, direct, and respectful expression to address the issue head on. And understanding anger matters because it helps you recognize anger before it explodes. It helps you improve self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It helps build a foundation for the tools and techniques introduced in the course later on. Anger works with our brain. When we feel angry or threatened, a portion of the brain, that is the brain's emotional center, sends signals to other sections of our brain that triggers the fight or flight response. Hormones like the adrenaline and cortisol are released. Heart rate increases, muscles tense, breathing quickens. The prefrontal cortex, that is the part of the brain or the section of the brain that is responsible for reasoning, may shut down, reducing our ability to think clearly. You get it, right? That is why most times when we get angry, we do certain things, and when we are done, when we come back to our senses, we think about it and we say, no, we shouldn't have done this. We need to understand the cycle of anger, or the anger cycle. The anger cycle is first the trigger, that is an event or thought that sparks an emotional reaction. The second one is the escalation. That's where the physical symptoms increase. That is tense jaw, racing heart. And the third one is the crisis. That is the loss of control, emotional or aggressive outburst. The fourth cycle is the emotional energy declines, but guilt or regret may arise. The fifth one, that's the post-crisis, that after you have done whatever you did when you got angry, reflection or rumination or potential for learning or repeat cycle. Whatever you did when you got angry, when you are done, that is the post-crisis. You get to assess whether what you did was good or bad. Get to know how the cycle is so that you can better manage your anger when it happens. Recognizing the cycle helps interrupt it before reaching the crisis phase, because you know what you can do when you get angry. There is also the learned behavior or past experiences. Many people develop their anger responses through family dynamics. That is, example is growing up in an aggressive or emotional repressed home, or a cultural or a social norm, or childhood trauma, or unresolved emotional wounds. It happens like that. Your smartphone can be more than a distraction. It can be your greatest learning tool. Try it yourself and let me know which course you took next. Subscribe for episode 2 while I test another app and keep leveling up.